Cancer placements. Let's do you a reading. Cancer. Cancer. Someone's fucking with you. They're making you think something when they don't really feel that way truly. They're fucking with you. They're trying to make you believe a certain narrative, but they don't truly believe it themselves. For example, this person could be saying, I don't want to talk to you ever again, when they don't really mean it. Or they could be giving you the silent treatment and pretending that they don't really miss you, they don't really want to talk to you, when really that's all they think about. So, oh, I don't know why I started yawning. Like, I just thought you already started yawning. In plain words, they're manipulating you. Or at least that's what they think. That's what they want. They want to manipulate you. They want to make you think what they want you to think. It's not a real or true reflection of what they think. They're fucking with you. It's almost like this person is trying to push you away, but they don't really want to push you away. Yeah, I don't feel like it's vice versa, meaning that I don't think like they're pulling you in and they don't really want to pull you in. It's more like the opposite of that. They are pushing you away, but they don't really want to push you away. Do you understand the difference? So it's almost like they're trying to convince you that they're not interested in you, when they are actually interested in you. Why play those dumb games? How old are you? Not you, Cancer, this person you're dealing with. How old are they? The fuck is this shit? What they really want is to be with you. That makes no fucking sense. Like, why are they doing all this? I'm trying to understand it from their perspective. And it's not really clicking for me to explain why they're doing this shit. It's almost like they want to go against what they feel. What are they trying to prove? That is the question. It's like, ooh, my heart is with you, but ooh, I don't want it. What? Who are they trying to fool? Are they trying to fool you or fool themselves? This person got me scratching my head. If you are wondering, Cancer, they really want to fucking be with you. But they're pretending and trying to convince you, and possibly themselves, that they don't want a reconciliation or they don't want a reconnection. I'm calling them out on their bullshit. I'm calling them out. If you think this person is confusing you because you feel energetically that they're pulling on your energy but they treat you like shit, yeah, I'm trying to explain why they're doing that. It's like they feel something but they think something else, and they're trying to also control the way you think of the situation as a whole. question is, why torture yourself? Hang on, what's happening here? Which one is the front? Which one is the front and which one is the back? Maybe maybe this person is confusing the shit out of you. Like I had there for a second. It's like, where is the beginning and where is the end? What is this person trying to accomplish? The same way they are confusing you is the same way they're showing up here. That they are deliberately trying to confuse you. Now, the question is why? Why would someone do such a thing? I don't know. Do I look like a mental hospital? We're trying to figure out. We're trying. We'll see where it goes. I do feel like this person is aware that they are, like, fucked up. This is why they do fucked up shit. Or that they are not fit for love. I mean, this must be a love situation. It could be a friendship of some kind, but, you know, take it as it resonates, I want to say. This is a person that is trying to push you away because they think if they push you away, even though they don't want to, they don't really want to, that gives them some type of power over you. It's like, I am in control of this situation. Oh, you think I want you? Well, let me prove you wrong, even though you are right. So let me prove you wrong. I don't want you. When they really want you. You know what I mean? You know when people know the truth, but they pretend they don't, or they pretend that it's the opposite of that, just to prove a point that you don't really know me? Huh? Huh? For example, if you guessed something that was correct about this person, they will be offended that you guessed correct. You know what I mean? It's like, how dare you know me? So I'm gonna do the opposite of what you think you know, so that you're convinced that I'm not predictable. Maybe this person's got issues when it comes to them being like close to a person. It's like, no, you don't know me. Oh, you think I love you? Let me prove you wrong. Even though they love you. Oh, you think you know me? Let me prove you wrong. It's like, you know that trend where people do stuff and they're like, pardon? When there's this trend where people are like, never let them know your next move. I feel like this person's life is like that. It's like, oh, you guessed that I'm gonna do that? Huh. I must change my whole life so that you don't guess right about me next time. I feel like this is the type of person that doesn't want to be understood, doesn't want to be, it's like they would like to remain mysterious, unpredictable, an enigma of some kind. They don't want people to know them. It doesn't matter on whatever level. It doesn't matter if it's a love situation, if it's a close friendship. It's like, you don't know me. It's like they're committed to the mystery, or they're committed to not being understood. It's almost like this person is like, no one understands me. And if you go to this person and say, hey, I understand you, they'll be like, how fucking dare you? You don't know me. And it's like an offense, or an insult, I should say. It's like, don't you fucking dare say that. You don't know me. This is so fucking confusing. I mean, I get it, wanting to be mysterious and all, because you like to have people, at a distance for whatever reason. But your lover? Your friend? I don't know. It's kind of weird. So you don't want anyone to know you. And when they do know you, you push them away. That does not seem logical. That does not seem logical. So this person will mistreat you or push you away just because you dared to get too close. It's like, fuck, I have feelings for Cancer? Ah, I'm gonna have to break up with them now. What? That's their logic. That's their weird way of thinking. It's almost like it's a red flag if someone makes it really close to them. Now, I do see on a deep level this person wants to be with you. On a deep level. On a deep level that they haven't reached. Because I see on a subconscious level, that's all they want. They don't want to push you away. They want to get closer to you. It's almost like a cry for help. But hey, listen. I don't give a fuck if it's a cry for help, if it's like, save me from myself. I don't give a fuck. Don't you dare try to save someone that doesn't want to be saved. And I know it can be tough, especially when it comes to your lover or your friend or your family. But the more you try to save someone from themselves, they will count you as an enemy and you will end up losing anyway. You will end up losing yourself. You will end up losing your strength, your fucking will to live. Don't fuck with that. Okay? Because when people are refusing to see their ways and what's wrong with them, they will not change. They will change you. They will replace you, but they will not change. So don't try. Don't even try, Cancer. Don't even try, okay? I feel like this could be a way to tell you that, hey, this person is fucked up, move on. Because dealing with someone that is refusing to see their fault or to see that their way of thinking does not fucking make sense, you can't really do much with that. You can just be like, I wish you the best of luck. You have my sympathy. Goodbye. You know, that's all you fucking can do. Don't you dare going out there saving people that don't want to be saved. They will point at you as the villain. Take it from me. I've tried that way too many times, and it always backfired. Always. Now the funny thing is like this is my personal experience. The funny thing is, when I don't try to save a person and I just distance myself, after some time, possibly like sometimes year passing, that person will come to me and say, hey, what you said years ago was right. And I did some reflection, and I did some healing, and I did some introspection, and I've changed. My life is different. And I'll be like, okay, good for you. This is me not saving. This is just me saying, hey, this is what's happening. I'm not okay with that. And they'll be trying to defend themselves. It's like, I'm not like that, you're blah blah. Just say, okay, I get it. You know, it's okay. You distance yourself. You take yourself out of the equation. And then after some time, they'll be the ones that will be back and say, hey, you were right this whole time. You know, you cannot change a person. If they choose not to be changed, forget it. It's like blowing a pierced balloon. All you can do is bless them with your absence. I do feel like this person knows that they have these toxic ways, but they kind of like paint over them. It's like the analogy that's coming to mind is when you have like a mold on your walls. And you're like, well, the mold is a problem. It's a health hazard, but I can't fix it. It's embedded in the whole house. So I'm just gonna buy a paint and paint all over these walls, hoping that I can't see it, so the problem is not there. as if like the problem will disappear on its own. That's what they're doing with their life. I know I have problems, but I'm not that bad. I have great qualities. And they're just painting over the toxic shit way of thinking or way of living. And they're not choosing to help themselves, Cancer. And if you think that it's your mission or it's your journey to heal this person, even healers do not heal people. All healers do is provide a safe space for that person to heal themselves. That's it. If you want to do that for this person, that's okay. You can do that if you want, but do expect that you might get nothing in return, especially when it comes to a love connection, especially when it comes to a friendship. It will be one-sided. If you are prepared to be helping this person or loving this person or taking care of this person, and it will be one-sided, you give everything and they give nothing, then it's your choice. You can do that if you like. But if you're looking for something healthy, for something promising, this is not it, baby. This is not it. And you know it, don't you? You know it. You know it. Some of you could think that this is a karmic connection. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. The Wheel of Fortune is here, a cycle ending and a cycle beginning. The ending is something that they have initiated. It's almost like they were guided to push you away because they know they're fucking toxic. But in their head, it's like, I'm going to push you away because you're getting too close. And that's threatening to the identity that they have. So they're doing you a favor by pushing you away. It's a blessing in disguise, if you ask me. But here's the thing. I feel like on a deep level, this person does want you, but they're not going to act like it. So, if you choose to fall in love with this person's potential, then, there is no guarantee. They might change, they might not change. So you will have to take that risk. And I feel like they will keep on pushing you away. Because I don't really see that changing. I just see them making excuses for pushing you away. Yep. Like, I don't want you to stay away from me. See, I'm not even into you. Like, it's weird. It's weird. It's like, imagine you are on someone's mind, but they are talking to someone else and trying to show you that they are not interested in you. Do you know what I mean? It's not like they're trying to get you jealous. It's more like they're trying to convince you that they're not into you when they are. This person is so fucking confusing. What I want to do to this person is go to them and say, hey, give me your cheek. Give me your cheek real quick. You know what I mean? Sometimes people need that reality check. Don't you think? So, Cancer, I don't know. You've got a weird one on your hands. You've got someone that thinks that being predictable is a bad thing. That they wouldn't mind fucking something serious with you that has a lot of potential for the sake of saving their own ego. It's funny because they're trying to be not predictable, but their behavior is so predictable. It's like, yeah, you have fear of commitment because you are afraid to be understood. Do you understand? Some people that have spent their whole life being misunderstood. Fear being misunderstood. That did not come out right. Fear being understood. So they live their whole life misunderstood by everybody around them. And it kind of grows on them. It kind of feels like it's something that they start to embrace. But then when they come in contact with someone that understands them, they're like, ugh, I don't know what to do with that. You know too much. I shall kill you. You know what I mean? It's threatening to the identity that they have embraced throughout the whole series of abuse that they received for being different, possibly being unique in their way of thinking, possibly being unpredictable in their ways, therefore misunderstood. It became an identity. And so when they came in contact with you and they saw the possibility of you getting closer and feeling understood, they're like, oh, red flag. You understand me? What's wrong with you? Ew, I'm not interested anymore. That's the energy we have. I know. Make it make sense. I know. But hey, people like this exist. Because when you start to identify with an identity, you become closed off. Closed off to healing, closed off to growth, closed off to change. Any change that threatens that identity sends an alert to the system. It's like, this is not good. They will make all the excuses they need for them to excuse their behavior towards you. Well. So, you know, there is potential that this person could change over the years. Over the years. Maybe in 2 to 3 years they will change. But that will require some healing. They're not going to get away with it without healing. When I talk about healing, I talk about the past circumstances or situations that made them believe that they are who they are today, and changing that would mean that they have to kill that version of themselves. And that can be scary, you know? When you, I don't know if you went through death and rebirth. Most people at least have to once. Some people don't actually get death and rebirth because who they start off as, it stays all the way the same until they die. But let's say, for most people it happens at least once in your life. And it's scary. It's like, who am I? What am I doing with my life? Where am I going? What's my purpose? What's the point of life? These are deep, scary questions. And it gets easier, let me tell you. It gets easier with time. The more you get death and rebirth, the better you become at it. The better you handle it. So maybe they didn't experience death and rebirth. And maybe they fear it. And it's something worthy of fearing. Meaning it's scary. Especially if they've never experienced it. So that could be it, I'm trying to give them some type of reason here. Because the way they're behaving is not really mature. Unless they are younger than you, or they are immature as a person. Well, they have lots to learn. And it's going to take time. This is not your homework. This is not your journey. It's theirs. Now, if you want to tag along, that will be your free will. You decide on that. But if you're like, okay, well, I wish them the best of luck. And if they grow the fuck up one day, maybe they'll come and find me. Who knows? Maybe, yes. But there are no guarantees in life. Because every person is on their own journey. They make their own free will choices. And whatever they decide, it could affect you or it could affect them and therefore affect you. So you can't really control nobody. The only thing you can control is yourself. That's it. That's all you can control. And now you have to make that decision. Am I willing to give this person my unconditional love, my unconditional attention, and waste my life, my years? Whether this is 3 years or more, am I willing to give them that? If the answer is yes, okay, you've made that conscious decision. If the answer is no, I don't fucking blame ya. In fact, in my opinion, I feel like you should not be waiting on someone that doesn't know where the fuck they're going in life, especially if they are an adult. If they are 30 and above, bitch, there are no excuses. Have you been asleep for 30 years? Well, it's time to wake up. I think I'm gonna pull you like advice besides mine. Because I gave you a personal opinion. So I'm gonna pull you advice just to see if the universe or spirit is with me on this one. Because sometimes, most of the time, like I will give kind of an unbiased opinion, but this is kind of like, it's pissing me off because I've experienced something similar to this. Not with just lovers. I've experienced this with lovers, family, friends, where they are choosing to be stuck in their ways, thinking that it's going to be helpful or it's going to be who they are. They identify with the self so much that they miss out on their potential. And it pisses me off. Like, I hate to see people waste their potential. Honestly. Like, I used to really try to help people and change them. Now, I'm just gonna be here. If you want to come to me, I'll help you. If not, I'm not gonna help you. But I used to go like out of my way to help people. It's like, you can do so much more. And they'll be like, you fucking weirdo, stay away from me. You know what I mean? So, I will pull you advice at the end and see if spirit or the universe agrees on this one, or if there is like a way that I didn't see that will be revealed to us. Sometimes I will think that I'm giving good advice, but then spirit is like, no, you don't know everything. Let me show you why. And I'll be humbled. I'll be like, okay, I see it. Like sometimes the advice is like the opposite of what I expect or what I expected. So let's see. This is why I'm going to pull you advice. Let's see in a bit, not now. Let's continue. Let's pull a few more cards and then I'm going to pull you advice. Okay? If this person is already talking to someone new or is involved with someone new, it's all like fake. They're just playing house with a random fucker pretending to move on. Like, why bother? Right? Like, that's what baffles me with these people. Why bother? Here's the thing, Cancer. There is the possibility that you have seen this person move on with someone or is with someone and you're wondering, oh my God, they really don't love me. They really moved on. Maybe it's a facade. It's all pretend. It's playing house, Like we used to play house when younger. I'll be the grandma, you be the dog. It's like, it's all pretending. And they're pretending to be moving on from you, having a life without you and loving it. But it's not true. It's like they're trying to convince you that they've moved on. There is no hope for the connection to revive. But it's not true. It's like it's a facade. It's like, this is definitely fake it until you make it. But the making is pushing you away to the point where you give up on this. So this person believes that you didn't give up yet. And they're kind of like adding the last pieces of the puzzle to kind of like draw a picture for you. Hey, I don't want you. I don't want to be with you. I don't want you. And they be lying. Like they want this, but they be lying. Now this is why I tell you, you can't really try to make someone confess their love for you if they don't want to feel those feelings for you. Because this person is not about, it's not like they are oblivion to the fact that they have feelings for you. It's more like they don't want to have those feelings for you. It's like, how dare you make me feel anything? Maybe this is the type of person that is like, I don't want love, or I don't want to be in a relationship where it gets boring and we know each other to the point where we finish each other's sentences. Most people will think that's cute. This person is like, nightmare. I'm gonna pull your advice. Okay, I'm gonna pull your advice. Let's see what Spirit or the universe has to say about this connection and what should you do, Cancer. Let's see. Why am I out of breath? Let's see what you should do. This will help with my breathing. Give me a second. My bites are getting bigger, but less definition. I don't see definition, the fuck? My traps are hard. Well, I mean, it doesn't look hard. What? Where's the definition? It's because I eat too much, that's why. I'm bulking, as they say. That's the new excuse for being a fatty. It's my bulking season. I'm bulking. I'm getting fat. But it's a plan. It's a planned. It's a planned fat. It's a planned fat season. Okay, that's a joke that you might not find funny, but that's okay. That's for the gym bros. All right, let's pull your advice and see what the fuck should Cancer do with this person. What should Cancer do? Okay, yeah, they will return. This is not your easiest connection, huh, Cancer? Okay, so let me explain what Spirit is wanting to give you advice about this person. So the advice here is, let bygones be bygones. The love between the two of you will prevail. It will take time and it's a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass is my additive to this advice. Okay, but it will find its way back to you. Meaning that this person will find their way back to you. Remember when I mentioned that, remember when I said that sometimes I will see people have their potential, but I will not force my help onto them. I will let them be, distance myself, and let them do their thing. And then after some years, they come back and tell me, hey, you were right. Remember when I said that? This is what's being said here. It's like, let bygones be bygones. The love will prevail. It's not easy, but they will find their way back to you. It's as clear as day. It's pain in the ass. But when this person returns to you, there's divine timing at play where you will be available by the time they get back. Even if you get in a relationship, you will exit the relationship. And they will have done the healing, and they will find their way to you. You will forgive them and you will be like, you will reunite. Okay, sounds like a fair deal. You let this immature person go and have their own experiences so that they heal and, do some reflection on their own time while you live your life. You might even enter a relationship and then they come back after some years reuniting with you. You're single somehow. Oh, I just broke up with my partner like a week ago. How fascinating that I'm seeing you right now. Like, it will be some shit you see in a movie. It's like, I just broke up with my partner. We almost got married. That's you, Cancer. It's such a weird coincidence that I'm seeing you here. And they will be like, oh, I was hoping to see you. Come here. I have much to tell you. I have gone through thick and thin after you. And I've learned so many lessons. And I have changed. I'm a changed person. I tell you, Cancer, I tell you. Come here. I have taken you for granted. You have been always the one for me. You are the love of my life. And you'll be like, you're the love of my life too. The end. This should be a fucking movie. Maybe it is already. Maybe there is a movie like this. Who knows? Damn, the drama. Sometimes it be like that. Spell you another message, Cancer. The second message is for Cancer extended reading, but I will give you a little preview on the energy we are taking there, just in case you're interested. Okay. So you know what we're talking about there. Okay. Let's go. Why am I hearing that song? So weird. So random. But hey, everything I do when it comes to spirituality is random as fuck. But there is no such thing as random because every fucking thing that happens is for a good reason. But to us, it seems like random because we don't really see the bigger picture. So we think it's random. What the fuck was that about? Maybe there is something there, like an extra message for someone. Anyways, Cancer, let's see. Second message for you. Cancer. What's with the people that you... What's with the people that you rub with? I don't know if that's the right phrase for it. What's with the people that you're mingling with, Cancer? Because, okay, here's the thing. We have a rich person. I don't know why that's important, but maybe that will give you a confirmation of someone. We have someone that has like business mentality, all about their job, all about their career. They could be a business owner. Very, very arrogant. Now, here's the thing. Maybe their arrogance is a form of strong boundaries, and that could come off as arrogance. We'll see where it goes. But I just want to say they're full of themselves. Like, I can feel it. I can feel it. Yeah. Oh my God. This is the type of person that will fish for compliments, but they will pretend that they're not fishing for compliments. So strange. Where are you finding these weirdos, Cancer? I don't know if I can give you an example to kind of like explain this energy that I'm feeling. How do I explain it? This is the type of person that will be like, they will look good. They are so attractive. And then you'll be like, you look so good. I mean, my God, that body. And they'll be like, this body? Pfft, I have not trained for a year. This body? I have not been I have not been eating healthy. These abs, that ass, I don't know what you're talking about because I have not been eating well. I've been, you know what I mean? They will be like fishing for compliments, but they will downplay it. Does that make sense? This actually reminds me of someone. I don't have Cancer in my chart, just in case you were wondering. Is she reading for herself? I don't have Cancer in my chart, so I don't relate to this. But it reminds me of someone that used to be like that with me. It's like, I would tell him that, you look good. You look great. He would be like, I have not been eating healthy. Or I have not been exercising. You really think so? So I'm giving you an example because I'm trying to explain the energy. It's like they're fishing for compliments, but they're pretending they're not. It's like, no, stop. You're messing with me. You're lying. When really they are so happy to hear it. You know, I'm feeling a little bit of self-centeredness, selfishness. Meaning that this person will only deal with you if they see there's a benefit to dealing with you. If you do not add anything to this person's life, they will not even interact with you. If this person is already interacting with you, Cancer, there is the possibility that you have something that they want. Now, you having something that they want doesn't mean it's a bad thing, but just to let you know what type of person you're dealing with. It's not someone that will deal with you when you have nothing. They don't have that type of heart. So you either got the looks, or got the brains, or got the money, or got something of value. And I'm not talking about, oh yeah, you have great personality, but you live on the streets. You know what I mean? It's not something, it's not like, when I say brains, for example, it's not like, oh, you're smart, so I really want to be with you. It's more like, oh, you're smart. You can help me. Oh, you're smart. I'm going to pick your brain to see if you'll help me with my business, for example, or if you will help me with improving my life. Like it's beneficial. Do you understand? And if it's about looks, obviously, they want to devour that. They want to fuck that. You know, goes without saying. Do you understand the type of person you have here? I'm trying to paint a picture for you, just so you know who we are talking about and if this is your reading. By saying, if you have someone like that in your life. I mean, I see that they are doing well. I was going to say rich. I feel like rich is the appropriate word for this. This is not a person that worries about bills. This is not a person that worries about overspending. They've got more than enough to sustain themselves, maybe even retire early in a couple of years. like they have backup. It could be inheritance, or it could be like coming from a rich family. That could be also the thing here. But I don't see that this person is relying on others. Maybe there is backup, but I do see that they have something going on for themselves as well. I'm hearing rich, 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 as in, it's almost like a song. I'm not sure if it's a sound I heard on TikTok or something. Rich as fuck, rich as fuck. Rich, 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 rich as fuck. Rick, maybe a Rick. We're gonna take this person to the extended and see where it goes, because I'm not sure why they're coming up in your reading, but let's see where it goes. You already have 45, interesting on the timing. Yeah, let's see where it goes in the extended. The extended link is in the description box, Cancer. I'll see you there.